Hello and welcome back to Kryptoschnack. For all those who are new, welcome, and for those who are not, welcome back. It's nice to have you all here, and thank you for all your support in my past videos. Reaching 71 subscribers means a lot to me, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do so. It would really help me and you stay up to date. We will check out what is happening right now in the market. It's going crazy. Really good numbers going out there right now. And we will check what the stock to flow model is suggesting, and we will check out the charts, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. And last but not least, especially what I'm talking about right now is the same thing that the moon is saying, or my message of this video is that this huge pump is after the last dump, and I will go into that in a second. So guys, if you haven't tried that yet, you can also find me on Patreon and as well on LinkedIn. I'm always putting the link down below in the video. And yeah, so let's just dive in right now. We will start with the chart of Bitcoin, and we are sitting at the daily chart right now. And you can see that we have seen what I have mentioned in the past videos. And of course, I could have been wrong. But luckily, my personal prediction that I did are actually playing out pretty well right now. So what we have seen here on the daily chart is we have seen this massive pump up here to the $12,400, and then we went back down and we stabilized at the 10K. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, an entire week that we were fighting down here with the 10K. And this is actually, I mean, we had so many times the chance to break down, and this could have meant further dumping. And the bears were pretty strong here, but at the end, we could reach a higher level, and we stabilized 4 days in a row. We had a red candle, not a red candle, a green candle, sorry about that. And we had yesterday a negative day. Nevertheless, today is Monday and the week is starting, the stocks market is starting. And there's always a chance that we can have a negative start into the week, or we do start positively, and currently it looks pretty well. And I have taken a line here because I find it pretty interesting that we are in a nice uptrend since the breakout we had here. And we had a really low volume here. We have, in this case here, we had a lot of volume. But you see that the volume and the volatility decreases by time. So here there was a lot of fighting. And now we managed to go further up. And now I'm going to show you the key thing about the 10K level. So we managed to hold the 10K level, and we also managed to go far beyond the 10,500 level. So the thing is, we have actually managed to stay between the 10,000 and the 10,500. And why is that so important? The 10,500 has been a major resistance in the past, and we will just extend this here to show you why. And yeah, it has been a major resistance. And when we were actually breaking through it here, it was going pretty fast up, and we found several times support. We found support here, and we actually almost found support here too. And then it was going further up. And when we were breaking down, we were going down, and we were holding at this lowest level of this channel here. And you can see that we had resistance over here, resistance exactly at the 10,500, that we had resistance on the lower end, and as well here and here. And only once we broke through it, and we were talking about this resistance a lot of time in the past, but only once we were like just blowing everything out, and we went up. So right now we have a similar situation. We were inside this channel and we were holding the lower end, so we found support there. And now today, when the market opened, we broke through it. I would go with you into the 4-hour chart, and you will see that we are sitting at a pretty good candle right now. I mean, this is the 4-hour chart candle. 2 p.m. it started. And I'm always a fan of not doing it separately, the crypto market and the stock and index market, because there's so much in common. And if you check the stock market, you will find the moves happening there are pretty comparable to Bitcoin. So let's move into the chart of the S&P 500. So we saw the crash here on the 3rd of September for the S&P market, and we saw the crash in for Bitcoin on the 1st of September. We talked about this in another video already. Nevertheless, the market was crashing further, and you see that we had major resistance in an downwards trend. And what happened here at 3 o'clock, exactly this negative trend had a breakthrough. And if we go into the Bitcoin chart, the same thing happened here. Comparable to the S&P 500, we didn't go further down. We had this slight downwards trend, and once we were turning back up here to the level of 2,400, we were in a moment where I also predicted that we stabilize and we don't go further down. We had this massive move downwards here, but we could manage to hold this, and now since then we just saw an upward trend and we broke through the 10,500. Let me draw for you another line, because the 10,500 just sits right here, and you can see that we didn't even reach it the past 2 times, and we had resistance here and resistance here. So right now we're sitting even further above the 10,615, the highest point we had since the little downtrend. And so yeah, it will be interesting to see if we go further up, but if we do so, we could reach the 11K pretty fast. If we check the S&P 500 as we did before, if the uptrend this week holds, if the news from the Fed that are gonna come, if the Fed is printing more money, we could see major upwards move, because everything that has to do with inflation, everything that has to do with printing money is gonna be bullish. And the Fed is gonna announce soon what they're gonna do, and so in this case just stay tuned. And of course there could be some expectations that people buy right now because they expect it could go it could go up. If we check now the weekly chart, guys, I mean, we have seen some 4 major weeks, like an entire month of gains from the 9,200 to the 12,000. Now we have seen we started the week. We haven't seen it yet, but we have started the week with the green candle. The thing here is, just watch this pattern. We have a pattern where we are going right up here. We have a nice 2 months of gains. Then we consolidate and we go for another month of major gains, and then we consolidate again. The thing is, we didn't go down to 9,000. So the thing is here from 9,000, and the high here was 10,000. We went down to 9,000. This is like a difference of $1,000 to $1,200, which we had. When we were up here, we had 12,400, and we went down to 10K. So this is like a move of like 2,400 almost. 1,200, 2,400, it doesn't matter. The major thing here is we went 1,000 points down, and then we went 3,000 points up, 3,400 almost. we went 2,400 down, and we could, I only say we could, if this pattern happens again, we could actually see a move that is so much more than the 2,500 that we saw go downwards. We could see 4,000, and then we would turn up again at the 13,700, the exactly that what I was talking about when we were up here, which we tried to reach, because the 13,790, this is the key to break through to get to an all-time high. Because if we watch the long-term projection, the long-term price charts, then you will see that we have to leave this one behind us, and then there is no much more room up there. It could go pretty fast to go to the all-time high. And I find it pretty bullish, this pattern that we see here right now, as long as we don't go further down and we now work our way up to the 12K and then go further to 14K. Because the interesting part is we have been going back down, but we have managed to stay slightly above this high here and this high here. And this is really important because yes, we can have a move back, but we should leave these two highs here, these two peaks here, we should leave them behind. And as it looks right now, we will do that. And if we do so, there's just a question of time till we go back up to 14K, and this could help us to see an all-time high pretty soon. And I'm telling you, it all looks really, really bullish. If we look into the current price action on CoinMarketCap, we have some more, 3.6% up. Even here it is already at 10,700. At my trading platform we are not there yet. Then we have Binance up by 10%. This is also a good sign. As well, the Crypto.com coin up. You always need to imagine people go and bring their money on these platforms. They have to use certain amount of coins with the account, the coin of the exchange. And so if Binance is going up by 10%, which is enormous, then there is a sign that money is going into the exchanges. We do have here gains all over the board. Only 7% up down here, and yeah, let's see the winners today. Let's see who is gaining here. Hyperion up by 56%, InXM, which is up 32%, Flexacoin 26%, Ampleforth 25%, Loopring, I haven't heard about that one yet, 20%. So you see there's a lot of things going on. Nice gains, and Yearn Finance at 40K. I mean, guys, this is going nuts here. I tell you this is an all-time high for yeah, I think it is an all-time high almost for Yearn Finance, with a value of 1.2 billion. And as mentioned by the Moon, which I'm watching all the time, to also get some knowledge from him, and I can just suggest you that that this title is exactly right. I do think that we will see a pump after the last dump, and this one here is the last dump in my opinion. We will now see further gains if everything goes right. Guys, if you liked my video, if you like my explanation, if you want to follow me, please follow me. Subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for more videos, which are almost coming daily out. And yeah, take care, guys, and I wish you a wonderful start into the week. Take care.